Today we are going to learn about the phylum Arthropoda, a subphylum Crustacea, and an example of the crustacean subphylum, the Eupagurus. This is a very important example coming under crustaceans since the Eupagurus, commonly named as hermit crab, shows a very special feature and association, symbiotic association actually, with the sea anemones, especially the Adamsia and the Edwarsia. So this is a overview or the picture of a Eupagurus. This is how a Eupagurus looks. The first picture, this one is a picture of the Eupagurus in association with the C. Adamsia, and this is free anemone, sorry, Eupagurus. Now let's look into the Eupagurus. It is basically named as the hermit crab. It is a marine crustacean found in all seas and lives in empty shells of gastropods. Okay, so when we talk about the body divisions, basically the body is being divided into cephalothorax and an abdomen region. The name cephalothorax itself suggests they have a cephalic region and a thorax region. So the cephalothorax is again the head region and the thorax regions. Now talking about the abdomen, it remains permanently inside the shell, but cephalothorax is periodically produced out and retarded. See, this is a thing. When you see it, this diagram, this is the region called cephalothorax, and this is the abdomen region. The abdomen region basically remains inside the shell when it comes into an association like this. When it comes into an association with the C. adamsias, their abdomen region basically remains inside this shell. This is the abdomen region, and this is the cephalic region, which remains outside, and it is retarded and comes out and in according to their needs. Now let's look into each of these body divisions. The first one is the head region. See, it is very, what to say, highly reduced one. You cannot clearly distinguish between each and every part, but still it bears a pair of stalked compound eyes, a pair of small and biramous antennae, and a pair of long and uniramous antennae. Mouth parts are highly reduced. As I've told you in the starting, that the mouth parts are very reduced, so you cannot clearly distinguish between these parts. See, when you see this region, you'll find a pair of compound eyes over here and biramus, two pair of biramus and uniramous legs will be produced. Biramus in the sense when they have just two divisions, we call it as biramus. When they have one division of their leg, we call it as uniramus ones. Okay. Then moving into the thorax region, which is comes under the cephalic region itself. As I've told you, the cephalothorax region is divided into head and thorax region. So we have completed with the head region. Now we are going to move with the thoracic region. Talking about the thoracic region, it's all about the appendages which it bears. In total, it has 5 pair of legs, from which the first pair of thoracic legs are chelate, and since they are called chelipedes. Okay. See, when you see this diagram, you'll see that the first pair of legs, this is the first pair of legs, they are chelate. Okay. The first pair are chelipedes. Now, when you see at this right side appendage, it's quite larger than the left one. It has its own functions. See, when you see its function, this right side of the right appendage is large, since the shell mouth when it covers the shell mouth when the hermit crab withdraws inside the shell. It's basically used, this right appendage is basically used for the covering when it enters into this shell. So the right leg is larger for that reason. Next, the next two pairs are large and non-chelate, and they are called as walking legs, and they are used for locomotion. When you see this diagram, second pair of legs, these are the walking legs. Okay, these are the walking legs. The next two pairs, again, they are reduced since they remain within the shell, so they don't have any special kind of functions like the first first three pairs we have discussed about, and then these last two pairs are highly reduced. See, these highly reduced portions are remain inside the shell throughout. See, let me clearly define it again. Um, these first two pairs of appendages are the first two appendages. Yeah, they are the thoracic legs, and they are chelate, hence they are called chelipedes. And then the next two pairs, that is this this pair and this pair. They are non-ciliate, hence called the non-cilipedes. They are usually used for walking, and so their function is locomotor in function. And then the next two pairs are highly reduced because they remain inside the shell throughout. Hope the appendage region is totally clear. Next, let's look into the symbiotic association which it possesses with that of the sea anemones, especially the Adamsia and the Euadamsia. See, this is the diagram. Yes, in this, they remain totally inside the shell. Only some of these regions of the head are being portrayed outside. Then the symbiotic association goes like this. They possesses facultative mutualism with sea animals, as I've told you, especially with the Adamsia and Euadamsia. Symbiotic association means that they get equally benefited. Both the partners get equally benefited. They prove helpful to each other. See, when the sea anemones remain attached to the shell inhabited by the Eupagurus, the hermit shell provides sea anemone free transport. So this hermit crab are actually moving organisms because they possess appendages, locomotory appendages. So they provide free transport to these Adamsia, which are basically non-motile. And in return, they provide sea anemones provide crab cover, so they provide as a protection from enemies. Like association which goes between both these organisms. Yeah, this is association, and this is all about this. And in this Eupagurus region, especially, you have to focus on mainly its symbiotic association. Thank you.